Hi, everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here. And, I haven't done a YouTube live stream, I'm going to say, since June of last year. So, as you know, I no longer look the way I look. I shifted up my look again for anyone who knows. So, there's the first follower. Now, everyone has a thought and belief over who the first follower of one's film is. Someone believes that it's someone from YouTube coming in to see if your films are following YouTube's Webstead oversight, YouTube followership oversight, YouTube ownership oversight, and if you're a mate, the YouTube boostering oversight, the YouTube mateship oversight, and if you have AdSense, the Google AdSense oversight. But there really isn't any truth to back it up. Since if it is someone, why someone believes this is that when you say something to them, they don't do nothing. It just says one, and or either comes or goes. So you don't know what's going on. Hi, and it's good to see you again, my friend. You know, so no one truly knows who the first watcher of anyone's live stream is. Now, I can't speak for Google Hangout back when it was a thing or not. And I only did Google Hangout until I could start doing uploads again. So I can't speak for that. So I know some folks out there might think, oh, so why I haven't done a live stream in some time? Because I haven't been in the mood. I got to be in the mood to do it, and I got to have time to do it because live streams, unlike uploads or shorts, are longer than those kind of films, even though the only things I can do are uploads and live streams. Forget about shorts. First off, I don't have the filming tools to even work with shorts. And believe it or not, no need how cool shorts might be, YouTube is it's always going to be uploading live streams that YouTube is always going to show around before they even talk about shorts. See, shorts is like that new cool kid at Learn who thinks they're cool and everything, but then they go, "Oh, I'm not so cool," because they got the uploading and the live streaming, which is always going to be the backbone of YouTube. But I don't got the filming tools to even do shorts. And shorts are only good for folks that can make really short films. Tell short sog and till, get in and get out. Something that someone can't do when it comes to an upload or a live stream. Hey, I didn't. Oh, all right. So which three do we got here? Hi, Jordan. I was thinking about YouTube Webstead oversight and welcome, thank you. And then it goes, have been a follower. Yeah, someone comes on, and then someone comes on called Penguin Took or Penguin Tick or I don't know, Took. He takes all his words off. I'm not making this up. I didn't do it. He did it himself. I didn't go on the shout out box and lock him and hush him. I didn't do that. That's on him. He did that. Look. See, look. He did it himself. I didn't do any of that. Yeah. So if anyone looks at the live stream and they see someone called Penguin Took or whatever, and they think I did that, I didn't lock him. I didn't hush him. He took his own words off. You know? Yes, yes, you are a big follower of my work. Thank you for being a follower of my work. So I got yeah. So yeah, and I know that my live streams or YouTube live stream or whatever you want to call it, it's all over the stead. It isn't like one thing. And I know there's going to be some folks out there saying, "Oh, that's bad. Your YouTube live stream should be the same way your uploads are." Well, if you think that's going to help you and all, but it doesn't. And I got 6 followers, 3 thumbs up. Well, it's probably not a big deal because some YouTube live streams you don't even get that. you know. So Sorry for clearing my throat there. Now I had 7 followers. So anyway, some folks out there are going to say, well, Jordan, why you got in the mood to do a YouTube live stream? Yeah, I just got in the mood to do it. I haven't done one in some time. I think the last one I did was in June of last year. You know. So what else do we got in my shout out box? Streaming is a dare brother. I guess so. Yeah, I know you've been a follower of my work for some time. I know that, Tsunami too. I know you've been a follower of my work for some time. It says, yeah, I know that the Sailor Neptune that I got back around June of, what was that, 29 between, 28 to 29 between. Well, I know that didn't come with any gloves or anything. Yeah, I know. But I took some shoes from Jasmine and put them on there, so I got that. But as far as the handwear goes, I don't think I'm ever going to ever have an answer for that though. But that was the cheapest of all those dolls on eBay. That was the cheapest one. Yeah, there were ones that came in a box and had the looking glass, and had the shape shifting stick, and had the stand and all that. But they were worth a lot more than that one. You know? And I think I got that around June of 29 between YL or something like that. But there's really nothing. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's read off what we got here. It says, "Do you like AEW?" No, I don't like AEW. I don't like it. You know, the only wrestling business or only skilled wrestling business that I watch is WWE, and that's it. Now I know for some folks out there that means, oh, Jordan, if you're a wrestling follower, you got to watch every wrestling business there is out there. They'll say, and it says, I'm looking for some hardware. What kind? I don't know. You are trolling about dolls, right? Who? Now you're going to be hushed and locked. Done. Well, there we go. Hushed and locked. The first hater, troll, whatever they want to call themselves, comes in and goes, "Oh, are you trolling about this doll? Who put you up to this?" I'm not trolling. I'm not playing. I'm not anyone. They don't like it. She didn't like it. Well, she's hushed and locked now. She can go somewhere else then. Out of mind, out of sight. You know? Yeah, you took your words off, Penguin took, but now you put your words back on. Yeah. And it goes, "This is Jordan and not a doll." Yeah, I am a doll, Jordan says. I am a doll. You know? And I know that they're, so yeah. Now I got about 8 followers, 4 thumbs up. Sorry for clearing my throat. You know? Oh, and YouTube live stream tends to be a foe to folks who want to clean and shift and skim their films. Well, I don't do that. I don't clean and skim and shift my uploads or my live streams. So, it's a foe. You can't do that. If something happens in your live stream or your upload, well, you got to yield until you're done with your live stream and upload to do all your cleaning and cutting and skimming or whatever. I don't do that. The tools are too hard to work. They're not really that outstanding. And when you cut shit out of your film, you're asking for way too much. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. So, Anyway, I know folks out there would always give me a hard time for this. Like I always would ask someone for gifts, and then when you ask someone for a gift, they'll give you a hard time. Like, oh, your wire bag, your wire asking, you're this and that, you know. So I just want to say once again, Tsunami too, if I'm even saying your handle or your work name right. Thank you for all the gifts that you bought. You know, either they be for Amazon or eBay or whatever the grounds might be. Thank you for all of them. You know, and I just want to say thank you, everybody, come on my YouTube live stream. I'm not ending it yet. I'm just thanking everyone for coming on because when I started YouTube live stream I set it up around 5:10. I didn't start up until about 5:11 in the evening. And I didn't think I was going to get about 6 or 7 or 8 followers and 5 thumbs up. I didn't think that. You know, well, thank you for that. It says, are there any dolls that you are needing? Well, yeah, there is. The one doll that seems to be hard to get. No need what? No need where you look. It's always worth way too much. And that's Sailor Saturn. Yeah, Sailor Saturn's just, that one that's just hard to get. The Irwin one is hard to get. You go on eBay and you'll see all these worths. Now I know as soon as I start going out and doing that, there's going to be someone out there saying, "Oh, Jordan, you're wire asking." Yeah, well, I am wire asking. You know, they say that you should have your followers back you up with watching your films and also back you up in other things. Now, if there's folks on YouTube that can have folks go on Patreon or backing a forwarder and ask folks to back up their films and their business, and they can have a overtalk on their shout out and ask for income, then why is it so bad for me? If they can do that, then I think I have the right to be asking for stuff. You know? But I don't take the upside on anyone. That's the thing. Anyone can go on any of these backing and affording websteads and they can take the upside on anyone. So if folks are going to scave me for asking for things, well, they should scave everyone else then. Yeah. You're welcome. You're a good friend. Well, let's see. All right. Let's go on eBay and see what I can do. Well, first what I'll do is I'll probably have to go on. Let's see. I'm going to go on eBay here. And then I'm going to go look up Sailor Saturn and see what comes up. If I didn't spell that right. Oh, there it is. Okay, it prompted up. All right, here we go. Sailor Saturn Irwin doll. Just paste and copy. Then we can go back. And I guess we'll go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go clean that out. Put eBay in. Which at the end of the day, let's see. Here, paste and copy. Sadly, they're all seem to be worth a lot. And a 1,000 for Sailor Saturn, 9,000, 100 for a Sailor Moon, 100 or 100, yeah. But we got a Sailor Neptune for $199. It comes with the shape-shifting stick and the stand with the box. And that's like $199. That's like a lot. So I don't even want to do. Yeah, let's go down here. We got our Sailor Pluto that comes with her stick and everything. We have, well, sadly, all the Sailor Saturns are way too much. You know, keep going down here. Then we got Sailor Moon. I think I saw we got Kaori Knight. That's $30. I'm not making that up. We can go Kaori Knight. That's $30. So let me just do one more look. No, that's the end of it. That's all the things on the list. So yeah, Kaori Knight's like $30. And there's all these Sailor Mini Moons, all these Sailor Plutos, and Queenling Serenities, and Sailor Moons, some with or without their handwear. Sailor Mini Moon with Luna P and stuff. Sailor Moon, so yeah. Bunch of them no clothes on at all. There's that. I'm not making that one up. But once you get to and all the Sailor and all sadly all the and all the Sailor Saturns are just worth way too much, like $11.99.95. Wait a minute, $9 for Sailor Sat. What that? Is that? Oh, look at that likeness again. Well, it looks like just $9 or so, and $90. It looks like $90 just for Sailor Saturn. So let me just go unput that one. All right, here we go. Well, I need to say, yeah, that need to say that Sailor that yeah. That one off. Yeah. Well, what I can do is let me see. Well, not really, man. Well, what I'll do is yeah, that Sailor Saturn is like $90, I believe. Yeah. The Sailor, yeah, it is. Like that's what it says. Like, and then it says like $11.60 for the shipping. Well, I guess in eBay standards that would be the cheapest one. So yeah, there you go. So put it right there. So there you go. Yeah, I really could. I can't. I guess I could. Well, hold on. Well, anyway, yeah. So there was a Sailor Saturn on eBay, which was like $90. Let me read off. Also say, yeah, $90 and $11.60 for shipping. Um. So yeah, that would be the Sailor Saturn right there that I would need, and then I could finally have all the elders. Then I could paste. I could I could paste it to you, but it would be hard to say, I could, well, the thing is that at the end of the day, I would have to get on your YouTube, and then I'd have to like send you that there. But since you already got my sending, I don't have to put that through. And I know that someone out there is going to say, oh, well, yeah, I know. Let's see. Yeah. But that would be the one. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really. Well, let's see what I got here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just what it says. But whatever. I don't know. I should just take that off and go back with Kaori Knight, because at least that one was worth a little. That one was worth less than that one. My mistake. Probably gotta take that off the streaming, off the shout out box. You know. I'm sorry about that one. That was the cheapest one I guess I could think of. But but when you think of it, all of the stuff on there were worth a lot. So I was in my mind, I thought, oh well, this is not bad. Oh yeah, sure. There's a big unlikeness between 9 and 900. There's a big unlikeness between it. But they didn't really say anything after that. Yeah. And if you do get that for me, I want to say thank you, because I know it's worth a lot. Hell, things on eBay and things on Amazon are worth a lot, you know. So if you do get that for me, thank you. I wish there was some way I could owe you back for all this. I really truly wish there was. And I know that that's going to well, yeah, we might have to do that. We might have to give emails or wires. So I'm probably going to have to. I'm done with my YouTube live stream. I'm probably going. Yeah, you can probably do that. But I'm probably going to. Well, what I'm going to probably have to do is that. Wait, yeah, I could probably give you one of mine that when I'm done, I'm gonna probably have to link that up, because I took that off of my YouTube. But I'll probably, yeah, whenever we gotta do, whatever we gotta do that. Yeah, probably gonna need that, just like you'll need mine. So before we end this, you hold on. Yeah, I gotta sit down. I gotta set this off. Jordan said, "There's a little business I gotta take care of right here." So I'm gonna go into Google, go to my live stream. No. More like go into my Google stuff, my Gmail, my GWire, and let's see what I can do. All right, no, I don't want to shift. So what I'm going to do is and we're going to have to do something. Are you talking about like giving it out so then we know the tracking and all that stuff? Well, I see what I can do. Yeah. Yeah, might have. Yeah, I no, I never. Yeah, I might have to go do something like that, because I would have to go into my. I could go into my YouTube right now, the Jordan one, Then on the side where it says eSend, I could put that in there, so then you could just link right into it. I'll do that. All right. You cannot put a live stream on still or anything like that. So for all you folks out there who think you can, think again, because you cannot. There. Now if you go into it, it will show the eSend, and then we can go from there. And that's gonna. All right, there we go. Yeah, I just set up my eSend, so you can go on Jordan's one and see the eSend that you can send yours into, and then whatever we can choose to do. All right, let's read some more of the stuff we have here. Yes. Do you want? Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming on my YouTube live stream. I know it's weird. And I know some of you folks out there are going to say something like, oh, well, someone might think that someone might think out there, some folks might think, oh, that I am trolling, that I am playing folks. Well, I'm not. If someone takes this work so earnest that they got to be so irked and mad and angry and wretched over it, like someone was, I just hushed and locked her. That's sad. And I know when you're putting yourself out there, you're going to get folks who hate you and hate your work. You can't make everyone happy. And somehow, some way, those who love you and love your work, are the ones that you should always, be happy for. Because I know there are so many folks out there on YouTube who they got busy lives, they go to learn, they go to work, whatever the grounds might be. And, they take time to watch your uploads and your live streams. I say thank you for that. Thank you for loving me. It said I can get Kaori Night now and save it for the Saturn doll. Yeah, Kaori Night is the one is cheaper, and that's the greater one to go with. So we'll go Kaori Night. That's the one. Yeah. So we get Kaori Night. Thank you. That's the one. So now Tomo doesn't have to have Eva Marie and Charlotte Flair and Carmella and Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks anymore and Natalya Neidhart anymore. Well, he still has all of them. They would still be the Witches 4. It would just be Kaori Night, and the Witches 4. Well, one was Eva Marie, it was Charlotte Flair, then I believe it was Carmella, and then Natalya Neidhart. They would be the Witches 4. Well, Kaori Night would be Witch 5. So weren't there 5 witches? Yeah, I can get the Kaori Night doll right now and save for the Sailor Saturn doll. Nah, I'll just yield on Sailor Saturn until one day I happen to see one on Amazon or eBay that's worth less. But thank you for Kaori Night. Thank you. That was kind of you, friend. I know some of you folks are hearing me talk about with one of my friends, I guess I call them friends, I don't know, about buying a Kaori Night from eBay. Well, this is the Kaori Night from Sailor Moon. And I know some folks out there don't like it when folks are asking for things. But look, I never ever take the upside on my followers or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, you got folks who can go on GoFundMe, those backing and affording Webstead. Folks go on Patreon, that French borrower, that backing and affording Webstead. You have YouTubers who have their own clothing shops on their YouTube fairways. You got Overtalk, where folks can give gal to them. You got followership on their YouTube fairways. So if you're going to say what I'm doing is wrong, then you got to say what they're doing is wrong then too. You know, thank you for buying Kaori Night. That was kind of you. Thank you. And I know someone out there is going to say, oh, Jordan, are you sure you're following YouTube followership oversight and YouTube Webstead oversight and ownership law oversight? I hope so. Because about 2 years ago, when I was on making a YouTube live stream, and this was somewhere in 2020 YL. All I know is a Wednesday, and I was making a film, and I had all my friends on it, all my, whatever. I had a lot of folks on there. And next thing you know, YouTube tells me, this film is no longer following followership oversight. But since it was your first time, it's a warning. So every time I go on YouTube live stream, I always get frightened that, someone YouTube's going to make a mistake and it's going to lorf me. But since it was a warning 2 years ago, I still got my good standing. Well, thank you for loving my work and loving me. I see you got Stan Marsh from South Park as your likeness. I could probably see him probably on there going, oh, Jordan, I like your work. I don't know. Yeah, Stanley Marsh is more like Randy Marsh, I guess. It's more like, I guess, the Homer Simpson of the South Park world. I guess. If there was an offshoot, then that would be him. So we got to look. We love you, Jordan. We love you, Jordan. We love you, Jordan. Thank you for all that. Thank you, everyone. And then Marshall took their words off. I didn't do that to Marshall. Someone asked me if I was going to be doing some kind of film, which was, oh, Jordan, you're going to do some kind of whatever? No, I'm not going to be doing any more films like that. Anything to do with the things that, that my films got restricted to 8 between and older. I was lucky for most of my YouTube calling to never get in a bind, and my luck might run out if I start doing shit like that. Even though those films may have been a lot of watch time and a lot of folks like them, I'm not doing those anymore. Because I don't know where YouTube stands when it comes to dolls doing that kind of thing. Probably the same to think of anybody else. So no, I'm not going to be putting myself out there so I can lose my good standing because someone said go do this film and then you did it. And then someone came on YouTube and said that film don't follow followership oversight. Then you sent it to someone at YouTube. You go, oh yeah, you're right. I guess you didn't learn from that mistake you made about 2 years ago. Yeah. Well, there is something. I just hope that one of my goals for 2022 YL, probably the same kind of goals I had for all the other years. Windows 10 has updates and backing at least until October 4 between 2025 YL. Then after that, I got to get a new Reckoner with Windows 11. And then by the time I get my new Windows 11 Reckoner, whatever maker that might be, Windows 12 would already be out by that time. So they'd be going from the main backing of Windows 11 to the extended backing Windows 11 with Windows 10 with the main backing, Windows 12 with the main backing, Windows 10 being dead. Yeah. So you know how fun that is. Yeah. Microsoft already made SmallSoft Windows 11 and they're already working on they're already working on SmallSoft Windows 12. Oh God. Is it going to be like where they get a short lifespan now, where 11 has a short lifespan, and then boom, here comes 12. Here comes third between, 4 between, 5th between, 6th between. Yeah, it would be like 20.0 and XP and Vesta and 7 and 8 and 8.1. All boom, boom right next to each other. Well, out of all the Windows I ever had, and the Windows I first had was Windows 20.0, was the broken down one. Then I had Windows XP, which was another broken down one. Then I had Windows Vista, which was another broken down one. I had Windows 7, a broken down one. I didn't have Windows 8, but I had Windows 8.1, and that was a broken down, sad one. And then I got Windows 10, which was the great, at least the well of all the Windows that came before it. 95 and 98 were well. All the other ones from 20.0 to XP to Vesta 7, 8, 8.1 were all, fall apart, have errors, flaws, fuck ups. But Windows 10, I think, is, one of the good ones. I can't speak for 11 because my Reckoner doesn't meet all of the hardware to run 11. But I hope that one day, by 2025 YL, I can say, hope one day I get a new Reckoner with Windows 11. So everybody that could elope to 11, good for them, because I don't think their Reckoners will meet the oversight for 12 when 12 comes out. It says, yeah, that's true. So Smallsoft or Microsoft gives about 10 years of main backing and then extending backing for all Windows. That's been the same for 95, 98, 20.0, XP 7, Vesta 7, 8, 8.1, 10, 11, 12, and on so. How many years does Apple give for Mac OS? Probably 10 years for main backing and 10 years for extended backing. Google only gives 5 years of backing and updates for Google Chrome OS. Linux only gives 5 years for theirs. So I would guess that Apple probably only gives 10 years for extended backing and 10 and maybe 5 years for the needed backing after that. So I'm guessing Apple probably gives the same years of backing and updates that Microsoft or Smallsoft gives for Windows. I don't know either. To be honest with you, I haven't really. Be honest with you, I just heard it somewhere on the interweb, on Edge. The Edge News with. So they already got 11 out since October of last year, and they're already working on 12. So that means by the time 12 comes out, they'll already have Third Between out, and you know what that's going to be. Well, thank you for that. That was kind of you. So does anyone know how many years Apple gives for backing and updates for Mac OS? Because we know that Microsoft does 10 years for extended backing for all Windows, and then then after main backing, about 5 extended years after that. And we all know Google gives about 4 or 5 years for Google Chrome OS. Genico gives about 4 or 5 years for Linux. Microsoft or Smallsoft gives about 10 years main backing for Windows and 5 years for extended backing for Windows. I don't know what Google does for Android or what Apple does for iOS. And I don't know what Apple does for Mac OS. I'm guessing it's the same thing. Yeah, Randy Marsh. That's him. But now, yeah, that's right. So I don't know. Don't ask me. So a lot of folks out there are going to say all kinds of stuff. They're going to say things like, well, some of the things they always ask me, they go, Jordan, why you never go for YouTube mateship? Well, first off, you got to have more oversight on yourself. When you go on YouTube, you choose to uphold and follow the YouTube followership oversight, the YouTube Webstead oversight, and the YouTube ownership oversight. When you become a mate, you also you make a stand to uphold the YouTube mateship oversight, the YouTube boostering oversight, and the Google AdSense oversight, which is always shifting all the time because Google's always shifting it. Then, since you're making income, and since you are putting boosterings and showings on your films, you are halfway answerable for the boosterings and showings you put on your films. Then, since Google has to take out income toll out of that earned income, you're then halfway answerable for your gathering, Reich, earldom, or near income toll. Now, so, and then if you're going to handle like a business, well, then you know how that goes. And I never want to get into that. Then you got all these oversights to be in good standing with. And always be frightened about, am I going to lose? And then you got to tell YouTube everything that is or is not in your film, what you said and what you did say and did not say in your film when it's uploading. And then hope that you meet the oversight. And then hope that even if the oversight shifts, you still meet it all. No, thank you. I don't want to go for any of that. And I know I'm never going to get the YouTube yearbook. Never going to get the YouTube Golden Play board. That's never going to happen because I'm never going to have enough followers to ever get that. But thank you for all that. Oh, shit. Oh. So anyway, I'm going to sit down right now. I'll get something to drink. I'll be right back, Jordan says. I'm going to get something to drink. Yeah. And no, I do not have any deals of any businesses. So no one's going to get at me and say that. And that can was made for everyone to drink out of. So it'd be hard for Pepsi to get ownership over every single can they made and then say, that's our ownership. Because one stead I have never been in a bind with, and that was ownership. And the things I do, you really can't say fair work. Because dolls were made for everyone to play with and gather and whatever. So it'd be hard for everyone to get ownership over every single doll. So you can't say fair work. And if someone is going to be earnest, there's no way they could look at my films and say that's their shit. Unless they're going to say that's their doll and that's their room and that's their toys and that's all their shit, then it'd be hard for anyone to earnestly say that. Yep. Now my hand's starting to get achful. And I wonder if Omen Boy is still on here. If not, then it is what it is. But anyway, he was the one who got this offshoot of me in December of last year. So anyway, it is. So he got this offshoot of me in November of last year. So you know what the golden play button, the golden play board is, right? It's a board that says got your handle on it, and then it says how many followers you got. It's this big thing that you probably got to send away for it when you get enough followers. Hope that you meet the oversight for that. And then YouTube doesn't give you tracking, so you're just going to have to yield and hope that YouTube gives it through the United Postal, for the UPS, or FedEx. You hope the YouTube doesn't go DHL because you'll never see it. And these things are so big that they probably don't got enough room in my room for it. It'll just probably fall down and break something or break itself. So, no, I'm not going to go for any YouTube golden play boards or whatever you want to call them. It says, would you be kidding, but we still like to work? What am I kidding about? Yeah, earnestly, what am I kidding about? You know, what's wrong with that doll? There's nothing wrong with the doll. Nothing wrong with me. So why would you be asking that? Oh, God. So, anyway, sorry for my burp. This is true life, folks, or at least as close as true life you're going to get on a live stream. And I know there's always going to be folks out there who, they get, I had about 8 followers. It's down to 6, but whatever. Sometimes it is what it is. But anyway, my dolls, I love my doll. I play with them every day and night. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. You should never be ashamed of what you do. Some folks, they're not bold enough or fearless enough to come on YouTube and do this, but you got to be fearless and bold to do it. Or I would have never been on YouTube if I wasn't fearless and bold about it. No. It said, me too. It said, hey, that's wrong. It said, yeah, what's wrong with it? Nothing that I know of. But anyway, well, I started out having about 8 followers. Now I'm down to 2. Now I'm down to 2. I like to think that's a YouTube mistake, like some flaw on a YouTube layout unknown to us, but only to the folks who work at YouTube, where, you start first, it tells you got all these followers, like let's say you've got like 8 followers, and then somehow, some way it gets down to having 2, and you're like, where'd they all go? And the one guess you can come up with is 1, they got bored and left. 2, they had to go to learn or go to work or go to sleep, or they had to do something. Or 3, they chose to leave because they had something they had to do, Some folks can't sit through long films. It is what it is. So anytime you're going to make a long film, you know that folks can't really sit through long films. And live streams are probably the longest films I ever made on any of my YouTube fairways. Now it's back to 7 again. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to do stuff with my doll. Yeah. As long as you're not doing anything wrong with your dolls. As long as you're not doing anything that goes against the YouTube followership oversight or the YouTube website oversight, you're all right. That's a good being said. So, anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone who came on my YouTube live stream, watched my films. I'm not leaving yet, but I just like to thank everyone because I think that if it wasn't, well, first off, I would be doing uploads and live streams, but I think if it wasn't for my followers and new folks coming to see my work, I wouldn't have been in the mood to do it. Like the last time I did a YouTube live stream, it was June of last year, and I lost my dog, so I was sad in it. And I think I had some other folks in that film, and that was the last time I did a YouTube live stream. So, well, I gotta do a little things, and there's no stand. This doll didn't come with no stand. So Jordan says I'm gonna have to go do some stuff. Go into interwebs, choose it, clean that out. Then go into here, like into settings, into layout. And then clean out everything and free up room now. Get all that free room, which what am I going to do? Put to some tool or something? Then go through and clean out all the things in the files. And then clean them all, send them all out. And then let's look at the free room do we have. Yeah, didn't have any free room. And then while we're doing this, go into Small Soft Windows Fighter, which some folks like to say is not as good as all the other Evilware Stronghold tools out there. But I think it's as good as all the other ones. Some folks say Comcast one, some say Verizon, some say AVI, some say Avest, some say, Norton LifeLock, others say McAfee. I say the Microsoft one or the SmallSoft one is as good as all those other ones. I mean, it has its upsides and downsides. But I haven't had no Evilware on my reckoner since I got it since March of 2020 YL. So, So, yeah. You're probably thinking, am I going to have anyone else on my YouTube live stream like I do? Well, I don't know. I guess I can. But, so, anyway, I guess I can. But a lot of folks watching my YouTube live stream up until now, and you folks, I want to say thank you to all of that. And I did have to hush and lock 2 folks who came on my YouTube live stream, misbehaving. But anyway, I think my dog wants to see me. No. Let me go see. Mimi! Doggy! Mimi! Well, Jordan said, this is my dog. Our dog, Mimi. She's a Yorkie Earth dog. Oh, look. Oh. There is Mimi. Oh, no, don't scratch me. I got enough food in my mouth. So don't scratch me. I got enough food in my mouth, Mimi. So why you do that, doggy? You want to go now? Well, for anyone who was watching, that was one of my dogs, Mimi. She's a Yorkshire Earth dog. We got her from Petland or Strokeland last year, around June of last year. But she was born in January of last year. Makes her 1 year old. So if anyone who saw that, that was Mimi. So anyway, yeah. All right, I guess I gotta go now. We talked about a lot of stuff. You got to see Mimi for the first time on YouTube. So let me go read all what else we got here. It said, has a hang up. I love my dolls. I do everything with them. I ordered Carrie Night. It said I ordered a doll. Then I kind of sleep with. Oh God. Well, done. There we go. Well, looks like I had to hush and lock someone else who was saying some kind of really bad shit on my, my shout out box. And I have a thought and belief that that's what got me in a bind 2 years ago, But what do I know? So anyway, I want to say thank you to everyone who came on my YouTube live stream, everyone who's been leaving words on my YouTube live stream. If you happen to see that dog, that was Mimi. So, first time. So there, you got to see someone on my YouTube live stream that wasn't a doll. Let's read here. It said, "That's an awesome dog, my friend. Thank you. It's another living being in my film." Yep. So I want to say, thank you for buying Kaori Night. That was kind of you. We already gave our things out. Oh, yeah. Well, I do gotta have someone to be on my YouTube live stream before I go. I got one book I gotta show off before I leave. The WWE heavyweight winnings, the world's greatest winnings in sports league. And it talks about everyone who won the WWE heavyweight winnings, starting from between 76 YL when it started to now. And it talks about everyone. So, yeah, this was the book. Oh, here it is. So anyone who watched my films and the books I got from the Carnegie Book House in McKeesport, well, you probably saw that book and saw that. But for anyone that didn't, it is. And that's WWE's fought and belief of their heavyweight winnings. I know everyone else is going to say their winnings is the greatest, but, whatever. What is it? Do you have teeth in that? Nah. What are we talking about teeth for? No, my mouth can't open, Jordan says. I'm one of those dolls where the mouth doesn't open. So if we're talking about teeth over that, I don't know what to say. So anyway, I just want to say, I don't even know what we're talking about. Do you have teeth and grill in there? No, I don't. I don't know why we're talking about that for. Sorry for that burp. All right. I want to say thank you to everybody that came on our YouTube live stream. Forgive me for not pulling out all my other friends with me who are dolls in their own right too. And I know there's going to be someone out there saying, oh, well, your YouTube live stream should be like your upload. Well, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I just wanted to make one, get it up there, and I was in the mood. And there it is. Oh, God, now you'll pass and win. Well, before I go, I do have someone on my YouTube live stream before I go, so. Yeah, well, I only have like 3 Oscars. I didn't get Oscar 3, which was purple Oscar. Only Oscar 1, which was orange. Oscar 2, that was green. Oscar 3, which was purple. Oscar 5, which would have been undead Oscar. But I got Oscar 6, and this is probably the biggest one. Hey, John! Yeah, Oscar? I just want to say that, I want to say that I should be back soon. Well, Oscar, I'm sorry I never got your purple doll. Yeah, you got. Oh, did you get my up-to-date one? What I look like now? What, that's 2022 2020 YL? Yes, I have gotten that one. You never got the purple one. No, I never did get the purple one. It was worth way too much on Ringside Gatherings and on Amazon and eBay. Yeah. Why you think they made me look like this? I don't know. When you going to be back wrestling again, Oscar? I don't know. My arm's healed up. Might by WrestleMania. What show are you going to be on? You gonna keep on Raw, or are you going to go back to SmackDown for the 2-4 time? Are you going to go back to NXT for the 2-4 time? I don't know. Jordan, why does your bloody hair keep on rolling up like that? Oscar, I don't know. Don't want my hair's like that for. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have Hasbro hair or Mattel hair or whatever. I never looked like this. No. And it would be hard for you to wrestle like that. Well, Jordan, I just want to say that I like your work. Well, thank you, Oscar. I mean, that means a lot for you liking my work. You know. But you're gonna have to be going now. Do we? Yeah. All right, guess we gotta be going now. What's all the time I got? So I hope you like this film, my live stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being on the shout out box. And I'm Jordan Long. If you like this film, follow me over here at Jordan Long. Watch the last film I made over here and the live stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, my friends.